In the past, baby boomers learned many important life skills that helped them navigate the world. However, as times change rapidly, some of these skills have become less relevant in today's modern society. Here in this video, we will tell you some of the baby boomer life skills that are useless today. Number 10. Operating a manual transmission vehicle. Manual transmission, a favored choice among car enthusiasts, is gradually declining in popularity. With the increasing availability of cars equipped with automatic transmissions, many millennials have missed out on learning how to operate a stick shift. Despite seeming less essential in today's automotive landscape, possessing the skill to drive a manual transmission vehicle can prove advantageous in specific scenarios. For instance, it can come in handy when renting a car in foreign countries or in emergencies where one must drive someone else's vehicle. Moreover, mastering manual transmission offers an additional layer of control and fosters a stronger sense of connection with the vehicle. Number 9. Sewing. Sewing by hand can be a frustrating experience, with needles pricking fingers and threads refusing to cooperate. And when it comes to using a sewing machine, with its various components like bobbins, reverse stitch levers, and tension controls, it can feel even more daunting. In the United States, the decline of home economics classes, now known as Family and Consumer Services, since 1994, has further contributed to the dwindling interest in sewing as schools prioritize standardized testing over hands-on skills. However, the skill of sewing remains incredibly valuable, especially highlighted during the pandemic, when many American millennials have taken up learning how to sew. With increasing awareness of the environmental impact of fast fashion, more young people are turning to sewing as a way to maintain their desired style sustainably. Number 8. Typing on a typewriter. For many millennials, the thought of using a typewriter might feel old-fashioned. In today's world, we're accustomed to fast edits, auto-corrections, and storing everything digitally. Typewriters might seem slow and not very efficient, because you can't easily fix mistakes. There's no backspace or delete button like on computer. Also, keeping papers from a typewriter can be more work compared to saving digital files. But there's something special about using a typewriter. It brings back memories and offers a different way to write without distractions. Typewriters give a unique experience, reminding us of a time before computers took over. They create a nostalgic feeling that some people enjoy. Plus, typing on a typewriter can help focus on writing without the distractions that come with using a computer. Number 7. Remembering all phone numbers. Who among us doesn't remember the days when we had to memorize phone numbers? It certainly tested our memory, keeping track of our home phone numbers, friends' numbers, and select family members. Knowing these by heart was a necessity, especially when it came to making any phone call, and most importantly, if you were stranded by a payphone. It's hard to believe that we once kept all of these numbers stored right in our heads, while all the other important phone numbers were written down on a list somewhere by the telephone. Back then, we just didn't have the luxury of knowing who was calling, so there was no screening of our phone calls. When the phone rang, we answered it, no matter who was on the other end, and taking down messages for the other people in the household was all part of the process. It was polite and helpful to the person calling to ensure they would get a return phone call. No call would go to waste because who knew what important message might be on the other end. Number 6. Balancing a checkbook manually. In today's world, digital banking has become the usual way people manage their money. However, there's still value in the old-fashioned practice of manually balancing a checkbook. This method remains useful because it allows you to keep close tabs on your spending, steer clear of overdraft fees, and catch any mistakes or suspicious activities on your account. All you need to balance your checkbook are a few basic tools: your bank statement, a checkbook register, and a pen. The process involves comparing the transactions listed in your register with those on your bank statement to ensure they match up correctly. It might seem straightforward, but it's a dependable method for staying on top of your finances. Number 5. Reading a paper map. In today's digital world, some might think that paper maps are outdated, but they remain a dependable tool for finding your way in new places. To use a map effectively, you need to know what its symbols mean and how to interpret its scale. Also, it's important to make sure you're holding the map correctly by checking the compass rose. The top part should be facing north. After getting these basics right, reading a map involves understanding the different lines and colors to identify roads, landmarks, and where you are located. This skill improves with practice, and can be extremely useful when technology isn't working or isn't available. Number 4. Using the card catalog. For over 100 years, libraries rely on card catalogs to organize their books. These catalogs were once essential tools for finding books, but now they're mostly found in reference or historical archive departments. With the rise of the internet and computers, the days of card catalogs are numbered. The convenience of searching for books online has made them obsolete. Libraries no longer need to keep card catalogs when online databases can store and organize their collections much more efficiently. In the past, librarians had to jot down long strings of numbers on bits of paper to navigate the Dewey Decimal System. Clear, neat handwriting would have been a big help back then. Number 3. Cursive writing. Cursive writing, with its elegant swirls and loops, was a hallmark of our generation. It added a personal touch to letters and documents, making them unique. Many saw it as a quicker method of writing things down. Learning the art of cursive writing was a part of growing up. We first saw our parents writing in cursive, and then we officially learned it in the early years of elementary school. Writing in cursive wasn't just about penmanship. It also helped improve our fine motor skills. Moreover, it looked more graceful compared to regular print, and it seemed to carry a bit more of our personality. This personal touch is something that text messaging doesn't convey. In a world where technology dominates communication, cursive writing stands as a nostalgic reminder of a simpler time. It's a skill that many cherish, as it holds memories of handwritten letters and notes exchanged between friends and loved ones. While its practicality may have diminished in today's digital age, its beauty and charm remain timeless. Number 2. Repairing a VHS tape. Repairing a VHS tape might seem like a skill from another era, especially to millennials. In today's world, where digital media and streaming platforms dominate, the need to physically mend a tape is almost unheard of. The process of repairing a VHS tape involves delicately opening the cassette casing, meticulously cutting and splicing the tape, and then reassembling it all together. This process can be both time-consuming and tedious. Furthermore, finding a working VCR to play the tape on adds another layer of difficulty. VCRs are becoming increasingly rare as technology advances, making it challenging to even access the means to view the repaired tape. Number 1. Writing letters. For centuries, writing letters was a big way people communicated. Handwritten letters were the main way to talk over long distances. Before phones came along, it wasn't just about getting a message across. It was an art. Writing letters taught us patience. Throughout the 20th century, letter writing was normal. Each letter carried a piece of us, showing we cared. We'd sit down and put effort into crafting a message, just for the person we were writing to. These letters weren't just words on paper. They made lasting memories. Some people even kept them as mementos. Writing letters wasn't just about sharing information. It was about strengthening bonds between people. Each letter was like a little piece of ourselves we send out into the world. That's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to like and share the video, and follow us for more amazing content. Thanks for watching.